This season, Mike Salmon's patience was finally rewarded when the Lancashire-born keeper was given a sustained run in the first team. Mick signed for the Addicts from Wrexham in 1989 for £100,000, but before this season had clocked up a total of only 9 senior appearances, with none at all during last year's campaign. A combination of injury problems and Bob Boulder's good form had kept Mike out of the side until he finally broke back into the team for the home game with Birmingham last November. We asked Mike to talk us through his career.
Mick, after 2-3 years at Charlton, you finally got a lengthy run in the first team. You must be quite pleased.
Yeah, it seemed like longer than that, but yeah, I'm pleased to have had a decent run without getting an injury. Yeah.
Because obviously you had a run in a couple of seasons ago, and again you had a couple of games at the beginning of this season, and you had a hand injury, wasn't it?
Well, I had 2 games earlier on. I think it was in November, so I picked up a shoulder injury just before the Brentford game on the Friday, and Bob got in and did well, and that's the way it goes when you're a goalkeeper.
Did you ever get to the point where you were thinking that you really weren't going to get a chance at Charlton?
Yeah, many a time. Yeah. Especially, well, that was the most disappointing when I got in this season, then got injured after a couple of games, because I've waited a long time to get in.
But having got into the side, you've played, I think, 17 games now, a decent little run. Are you pleased with your form?
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way it's gone. Yeah, it's just been a bit unfortunate that we haven't had the results that I think we've deserved, really. But apart from that, I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
I mean, there certainly hasn't been a game where we've been sort of well beaten. I mean, I think Leicester scored 3, but that's the only one. I think it's the only game where you've let in more than 2 goals.
Yeah, that's the only game you've mentioned where I was at fault for one of the goals, really. But we conceded an early goal early on, so it was always going to be difficult. But that's about the best football we've played away from home this year. It was just unfortunate that we lost 2 goals in the first half.
So just finally, I mean, you've been in for the second half of the season. You must be looking forward to next season very much, I'd have thought.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah, just hope that I can stay injury-free, and the rest is up to me then.
And start next season in the side, maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?